Well, that was a very, very exciting leg one of the two-wheel drive A final. Fantastic for Matthew Peters. This is leg two. They're doing the warm-up laps, getting the grid formed up.
He's out there, Buzz. Check where the marshal guards are.
You will find results and links to the photos and links to the Facebook down in the video description. Please like and subscribe if you like what we do. And please comment if you have anything to say. Big thanks to Schumacher, Rude Bits, Model Tune, RC Octane and FF Racing. Without their support we would be lost. And commentary today is from Mark Musgrave.
Okay, all is set. Good luck everybody. A final, leg number 2. Here we go. So off now we go for a final, leg number 2. See what happens in this one. Brilliant race. Absolutely awesome to see. Leg 1 earlier today. And Jemison getting close and tagging Matt Peters, but he's come off worse. Matthew Peters gets away with it. Jemison right to the back of the field. So Matthew Peters leads round from Ben Pugh at the sharp end. Okay, still got unknown transponders on it. So Matthew Peters from Ben Pugh, absolutely nothing in it at the sharp end there. Ben Smith running in 3rd. Then comes Will Venables. No, Neil Cragg now up to the 4th spot. Venables 5. So down the straight they go, 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Absolutely nothing in it. Ben Smith reeling in the leaders. Neil Cragg going with him as well. Okay, all transponders are now allocated. So Matthew Peters, 4/10 clear from Ben Pugh. Ben Smith riding there as well, and Neil Cragg. So 4-car race out front in this one. Only 1 minute 20 on the master clock. Craggy on 2 wheels, but gets away with it as they go down the step down. Down the straight, look at Ben Smith's power. Oh, Matthew Peters has a big crash at the sharp end. Ben Smith now through to the lead. So Ben Smith from Ben Pugh. Neil Cragg from the 9 spot up to 3rd once again. Matthew Peters, winner of leg 1, in 4th. And comes Will Venables in 5th. So Ben Smith leads them round and he's pulling away from Ben Pugh. Ben Pugh can't go with him and he's got to watch Neil Cragg. Craggy coming onto the straight. Look at the horsepower. Oh, brilliant control end of the straight as they have to check up. So Ben Smith got a 1.3 second lead. So Ben Smith, Ben Pugh, Neil Cragg, top 3 pulling away from the rest of the field. We'll check them as they go down this time. Ben Smith leads by 9/10 of a second from Ben Pugh. Neil Cragg 6/10 further back, so 1.5 seconds cover him. Ben Pugh's over, Craggy to the 2 spot. Ben Pugh just recovering there to 3rd. Brilliant marshing there from Chris Bowden. So it's Ben Smith, Neil Cragg, Ben Pugh, Will Venables, Ben Jemison working his way back through. He's all the way back up to 5th. Poor Matt Peters down in around 8th or 9th, I believe, in this one. So Ben Smith, 2.3 seconds clear from Neil Cragg. New hot lap of the race there from Ben Smith. So Smithy not taking his foot off the gas. 3 minutes quickly down, 2 remaining. Here he comes, passing the driver's stand now. Car number 8, Ben Smith leads from Neil Cragg, 2.3 seconds. Ben Pugh, 2 seconds back from Neil Cragg. Then comes Will Venables and Ben Jemison. Scratch that, Jemison back up to the 4 spot. So Ben Smith still pulling away out front. Ben Pugh pulled 3/10 in on Neil Cragg last time through. Back markers, watch out, leads are coming through. 1 minute 30 remaining. 1 minute 30 remaining of a final, leg number 2. Matthew Peters won leg 1, but he's nowhere in this. He's back in 9th, so it's all going to go down to leg number 3. Who's it going to be battling out with? Ben Smith leads Neil Cragg by 3 seconds. Ben Smith still pulling away. Neil Craig can't go with him, or is he holding on there, taking a nice, safe second position to go with his third in leg one? Craigie doesn't race for second, as we know. Ben Pugh not too far back in third. Top three pulled away from the rest of the field. Closest battle on track now is Tommy Hall, all over the back of Ben Jemison. So as they come onto the straight, Tommy Hall all over the back of Ben Jemison, 2/10 the gap. That's for fourth and fifth. All our focus goes to the leader. Ben Smith, 3.5 seconds clear, still pulling away from Neil Craig. 40 seconds to go. Ben Pugh, 1.9 behind Neil Craig. These guys all battling for the win. They're battling for the podium here today. Ben Smith, look at this, 4 seconds clear. Another new hot lap. No one's told Smithy he's backing off. Neil Craig, got to watch it because Ben Pugh is closing in. 1 second the gap now between second and third. They've got to go this lap and one more lap for the lead three. So Neil Craig got Ben Pugh bearing down him onto the straight. They're going to start the final lap now. Ben Smith's already on his way. He's 4 seconds clear. Into the bomb hole goes the leader, Ben Smith. Neil Craig got Ben Pugh 8/10 further behind him. But that's the driver's stand for the final time in this leg two. Up and down the step up, step down, and on the chicane he goes onto the straight. Ben Smith takes the victory in leg two. Neil Craig will come home second, Ben Pugh third. What a race. Simon Smith, you can breathe. So, leg one to Matthew Peters. Leg two to Ben Smith. Who's going to take leg three? And who's going to take the overall victory? We will find out in about 55 minutes' time.
Wowza.
In case you're wondering what the hell is going on, there's a lot of
So we
bugs,
move to
a
the
lot
G
of bugs
final.
here. Everybody is scratching their face and picking
Are you
their
finally
ears,
skip
and
cars taken off, please?
everyone's getting highly irritated, and some drivers have tactics for
Get your
that.
cars round to the grid, please, for the G final.
So there you have it. 1 to Matthew Peters, 1 to Ben Smith. It's going to leg three.
Okay.